Do you believe in innocent until proven guilty? Because it appears all these conspiracy theories are exactly the opposite. Guilty until proven innocent.
And I like to have these debates, or not really like, but I have these debates with family members at the dinner table quite frequently.
That's your first mistake. No debates with family members at the dinner table.
Yes, yeah.
All right,
and
good.
I have these debates with them, and they seem to have bought into the conspiracy agenda that's kind of just emerged after.
The conspiracy of what?
Agenda. That's sort of just emerged after.
From Charlie's murder?
Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of them seem to buy into it or seem to disagree with me when I say that we shouldn't be so quick to buy into stuff like that. And I have these debates with them, and every time they bring something up, I shoot it down. And every time they bring another thing up, I'm like, okay, where's the evidence? And I debate and debate and debate. And I realized that every time I disprove one point, another point seems to just be made up. So it almost seems to me like there's an unwillingness to let go of a possibility, and it seems like there's never an end to the debate. So my question to you is, how can we defeat an enemy that is, or not an enemy, but defeat an idea that is never ending?
You may want to turn it back on them and say, if I were to go to the police and say that you were the real murderer and here are all the possible ways you could have been the murderer, would that be something I should do if I have no evidence? No, of course not. Why do we think it's okay to do that to all the people that love Charlie? Why? If it's not right to do to you, why is it right to do to them? Look, there's a difference between a possibility and evidence for a possibility. Anything's possible. It's possible that an alien shot Charlie. That's possible. But do we have any evidence for that? Al Gore was not seen in the area. Some of you will get that tomorrow. You can't just present possibilities without evidence and implicate people because you're putting them in danger. And so I would just turn it back on them. If people were to do this to you and you as the murderer when you were completely innocent and there's no evidence you're guilty, but they spun a tale that's plausible, but there's no evidence behind it, would that be right to do? All right? By the way, you might also ask, do you believe in innocent until proven guilty? Because it appears all these conspiracy theories are exactly the opposite. Guilty until proven innocent. You need to tell me why this happened and that happened and that happened. Otherwise, we're going to say you're guilty. One other thing about that, a false statement is not always a lie. I hear this all the time. TPUSA lied about this. TPUSA lied about that. A false statement is not necessarily a lie. Sometimes people are just misinformed. It was unintentional. Like, for example, somebody said that Rob McCoy, Mikey's father, said Mikey was covered in blood. Okay, Mikey wasn't covered in blood, but maybe his father got bad information somehow because a lot of us were covered in blood. Don't assume it's a lie. You don't know. All right? Thank you.